Chapter 2. The Swedish Lucifer. The news of the burglary was all around the New Cut before breakfast. Ordinary burglaries were one thing, but this was a bigger job altogether than pinching a sack of potatoes from the greengrocer's or a tin alarm clock from the pawnbroker's window. The Worshipful Company of Gasfitters was an important body of men, and Gasfitters Hall was the most noble edifice in the whole of Lambeth, apart from the Archbishop's Palace and the lunatic asylum anyway. As soon as the kids heard about it, they ran there at once and found a crowd gathered outside, staring at 4 policemen who were pretending to look for clues.
"I hear as they drugged a night watchman,"
said Dippy Hitchcock, the hot chestnut and baked potato man.
"They slipped him an unknown Chinese poison in a cup of tea, and he fell asleep and never heard nothing."
Benny and the others listened, enthralled. "I don't know about that," said Mr. Myhill solemnly, "but I'm given to understand that silver's worth over £10,000. Mr. Myhill was a bank clerk and understood the value of money.
"Daft, if you ask me,"
said Mrs. Fanny Blodgett of the Excelsior Tea and Coffee Rooms.
"What do a lot of blooming gasfitters want with 10,000 quid's worth of silver plate?"
The men turned to her, shocked.
"Mrs. Blodgett,"
said Mr. Tate the pawnbroker,
"the Worshipful Company of Gasfitters is a most ancient and honourable charitable association, fit to rank with the dyers, the tanners, the vintners, the merchant tailors, all the most noble city livery companies. Of course they need silver plate. I'm surprised at you for thinking otherwise. I thought you was a woman of sense."
Benny led the others away urgently down a little alley at the side of the building.
"This is the crime we've been waiting for," he said. "I bet we can solve it. I bet the police can't. I bet Scotland Yard's baffled. I reckon it's an international gang, that's what I reckon." "Or pirates," said Angela. "Off a boat on the river, bound to be." "I just hope we can solve it before Sexton Blake gets to hear about it," said Thunderbolt. "Well, come on," said Benny. "What we waiting for?" "Look at this," said Thunderbolt. "Here's a clue straight off."
He pointed down at the ground. Because of the dry weather, there wasn't much mud about just then, but a leaking overflow pipe somewhere above had dripped onto the dust in the alley and created a churned-up patch of wet yellowish earth.
"If we find someone with that colour mud on their boots," Thunderbolt said, "they're as good as guilty. Sexton Blake knows all the different colours of London mud. He's always checking boots and that. We ought to do the same. And footprints."